And we're back. Thank you guys for joining me. I hope you're all having an amazing day today. Listen, a real quick video today of the latest casualty in this nonsensical cancel culture woke garbage that we've been seeing. This one, in my opinion, is the most egregious, the most bizarre, insane one. What makes it worse is the apology of the person that was canceled. The most disgusting, pathetic, saddest, bend the knee apology. And I'm going to show it to you guys now. I made a video last week about, it was like the top 4 most pathetic celebrity apologies that have been canceled. Like everybody, Drew Brees, Sharon Osbourne, all these people that are apologizing when they've done nothing wrong. This one is going to blow your mind. This guy should be 100% ashamed of himself. Before I jump into the story, guys, we'll show you some pictures and show you the story. I got a couple quick things to say. Hear me out. First of all, if you haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. We have an awesome community here. The channel's starting to grow. And, you know, I'm having a ton of fun all because of you guys. So join the community, join the channel, have some fun, hit the subscribe button. Leave me a thumbs up if you like my videos. My favorite thing about doing this is the comments. I just want to tell you guys, though, YouTube is deleting a lot of the comments. So sometimes I get to read them and sometimes they're gone before I do, and then they're just gone. So I sincerely apologize. I know a lot of you guys like to try to leave comments on every video, but they're just gone. And I can't even imagine you guys. At some point, you guys are just gonna be like, screw it. We're not leaving any more comments on this knuckleheads videos. They're all getting deleted. So listen, I appreciate it, you guys, and I apologize. I just don't know what to do. It's out of my control. So keep leaving them. Like I said, sometimes I get to read them real quick, and you have no idea how much I appreciate that. So thank you, guys. Next thing. Listen, what's going on right now in this country, in the world, is, you know, we can laugh and joke, but it's very, very scary. It's very frightening, very alarming, very disturbing. And one of my, somebody commented on one of my videos earlier that, you know, when they see all this stuff in the news and online and everywhere you look, all this cancel culture and wokeness, and it's making, this person said, it's just making him more angry. And listen, I agree. The things that are going on today are, you have to do your best to not let it bother you. Now, where I make these videos and try to bring you guys the best content I possibly can, I'm constantly watching videos, reading news, looking up news articles. So this stuff's always in my face. I'm trying to find the best things to, bring to you guys, because that's kind of, that's what my channel is about, this whole culture war and the, fighting the wokeness and, the fighting against the cancel culture. I try to stay away from the whole political class as much as possible, but so this stuff, it seems like I'm always focused on this stuff, and it gets to me. Sometimes at night I'm laying in bed like, where are we going from here, as a people? I mean, where are we going? What's happening? Is this all coming to an end? Sometimes it seems so helpless and hopeless, and I get it. I know there's a lot of people out there feeling like that, especially with the whole illness and the lockdowns and job losses and school shutdowns. And I just have to tell you guys, and please listen to me. Do whatever you have to do to take care of your mental, spiritual, emotional, and physical health. You have to take care of all those things all at once, because one of them gets out of whack, they all get out of whack. Now, I was a raging drug addict for decades, homeless on the streets, overdosed a bunch of times, was brought back by Narcan. Listen, when I got myself clean and sober, I got really, really spiritual, really got into meditation, really got into the universe and different laws of the universe, and reading daily meditations and reading books to help with just staying centered and staying focused and taking care of my spiritual health and my mental health, my emotional health, my physical health. It's what you eat. It's what you put into your body. It's taking a walk out in nature in the sun. Today where I live, it's, 60, 65 degrees and sunny. I'm going to take my French Bulldog Goose out for a nice walk later and just get out, and unplug, enjoy the outside, the sun, the fresh air. You guys have to, we all have to take care of ourselves. We have to take care of each other. If you see someone that starting to slip, sit them down and have the hard conversation with them. And I'm not trying to preach. I'm not a motivational speaker or anything like that. But when I think like, oh, I'm this big spiritual guru, I don't let nothing bother me, and shit, things start to bother me. Like, they really start to bother me. Some nights I have trouble sleeping. Sometimes I feel like I'm a little grouchy, and that's not who I am. Most of the time, I'm just happy and singing and bouncing off the walls. But I feel myself getting weighed down by a lot of this stuff. Do what you got to do. If you have to unplug your devices, shut your phone off. Like I said, go out and just take a nice long walk in nature. Start working out. Grab some weights. Start doing some push-ups, sit-ups. You don't even need weights. Whatever you have to do to take care of yourself to get through this, do it. I'm not going to say don't let this stuff bother you, because it's going to bother us regardless. It bothers me. And the best thing we can do is keep speaking up against it and not acquiescing and bending the knee like what I'm about to show you guys. So I just wanted to say, if you're feeling frustrated and angry and stuck, you're not alone. You're not alone. And reach out. Reach out to me. Leave me a comment. I'll put my email address in the description box after. If you're struggling, leave me a comment. Maybe I can recommend you some books to read, or what my daily routine is when I'm feeling at the top of my game or whatever. Reach out to somebody if you're feeling really, really stuck. But it's tough times for everybody. Listen, we'll get through this, okay? We're all going to get through this together. I'm going to keep doing my best to bring you guys the best content I can. And I'm going to start trying to slow down on the craziness that's going on, because it's not helping me to constantly have this stuff all in my face. Like tomorrow's video, it's not really going to have anything to do with it. It's just a pretty cool video about another YouTube content creator. It's a positive video. So I'm going to start doing some things like that in between all this madness. And I'm going to keep telling you guys to take care of, at the end of every one of my videos, I say, take care of yourselves, take care of each other. And that's what we got to do, because we're going to get through this. We're going to get through this. We all will get through this. So let's jump into it. And do not be like this guy. Do not acquiesce. Do not bend the knee. So who am I talking about? What am I talking about? Kenny Wayne Shepherd. Kenny Wayne Shepherd is a musician, a blues artist. I can honestly, with all transparency here, never heard the guy. I think I've heard his name before, never heard any of his music. Don't know if he's any good. Let's read the title. Kenny Wayne Shepherd's Blues Awards nomination rescinded over Dukes of Hazzard. Says Dukes of Hazzard Confederate imagery. Guitarist says he retired it. So this guy had a Blues Award nomination. His nomination was rescinded. They pulled his nomination away. Said, nope, you're not nominated for the award anymore, because of some imagery of a Confederate flag, which he says he retired years ago. Well, you're thinking, well, what the hell does that mean? Imagery of a Confederate imagery? Where? What's he wear around? A t-shirt or a hoodie or something? Nope. Check this out. So this is Kenny Wayne Shepherd. Apparently, he's got a phenomenal car collection of a bunch of old muscle cars. Now, here he is sitting in this car is what caused his nomination to be rescinded. And you're probably thinking to yourself, well, why is that? What's wrong with the car? Well, look at it close. You may have seen it years ago in a television show called The Dukes of Hazzard. Yep, exactly. The Dukes of Hazzard, the General Lee, the car from the Dukes of Hazzard, a badass car it was. That was a really nice muscle car. There you got Bo, Luke, and Daisy Duke. There it is. You can see the flag on top under Daisy. This is what got this guy's nomination rescinded. He has a replica of the General Lee. And here he is standing in front of his replica. The original is a 1969 Dodge Charger. I don't know if you guys know a lot about muscle cars. I don't know a ton about them. I have a couple of buddies that used to rebuild them, and 69 Dodge Chargers are badass. The General Lee was a really nice muscle car. So there he is, standing in front of his replica. And there's an image of the General Lee, and you can see on the top, what is it? Yep, cancel time. So let's read this article, and you guys are not going to believe how absolutely absurd this is, that he actually got canceled from his award, and then the apology is even more disgusting. The apology is even more disgusting than that. So let's check it out. Let's jump into this story. So, okay, so it says, I read it before, Kenny Wayne Shepherd's Blues Award nomination rescinded over Dukes of Hazzard Confederate imagery. Guitar says he retired it. All right. So, let's see what he's got to say here. Updated. Kenny Wayne Shepherd is no longer a contender for this year's Blues Music Awards due to controversy over his Dukes of Hazzard replica car and its Confederate flag imagery, which had been recently been called out by concerned and angry members of the sponsoring Blues Foundation organization. Really? Oh my God. The Blues Foundation also announced that Ken Shepherd, the artist's father, had been asked to step down as a member of its board of directors. So they are so pissed off that this guy had a replica, and he's got a muscle car collection. He's got a bunch of them. This wasn't it. He just liked muscle cars, loved the General Lee. Who didn't? I loved the General Lee. I used to have little Matchbox cars of it. I had a bigger, like, probably a foot long die-cast metal one that I got somewhere. I used to get the plastic model ones you put together, the General Lee. It was a badass car. I was a fan of the Dukes of Hazzard. I wanted to be Bo or Luke. I can't remember which one. Jesus. How sad is this? All right, moving right along. The moves followed statements from prominent figures in the blues community who indicated they plan to disassociate themselves from the organization because of the kudos this year for Shepherd, a previous Blues Awards winner. All right. Muddy Waters' daughter, Mercy Morganfield, had said she was resigning from the board because of the support for Shepherd. Supporting Morganfield, Kim Wilson, famous for her work with the Fabulous Thunderbirds, said he had asked for his own nominations to be rescinded. Wait, what? This guy canceled himself? Said he had asked for his own nominations to be rescinded? So this... All right, what the hell is this? Bear with me here, guys. However, Shepherd said late Thursday afternoon that he had seen the errors of his ways years ago and had mothballed the Duke's car and its flag, agreeing that the imagery was hurtful to blacks and that he apologized for having perpetuated it. Who is this hurt? Like, who... Shepherd had once courted publicity for having a Dodge Charger built into a replica of the General Lee car from the 1979 to 85 series, which included a Confederate flag painted on the roof. The show and his signature vehicle have continued to be popular among large swaths of Southerners to the present day. He had also posed with a guitar that adopted the logo and imagery of the custom-made car that he had dubbed Extremely. So yeah, so his wasn't the General Lee, his was the Extremely. In a statement sent to Variety late Thursday, Shepherd said, "I have just learned that the executive committee of the Blues Foundation Board of Directors has made the decision to rescind my nomination for the 2021 Blues Record Artist of the Year Award. We have been told this decision has been made because in recent days, concerns have been raised regarding one of my cars in my muscle car collection. This is insane." The car was, all right, so this is a little apology here. This guy's pathetic. The car was built 17 years ago as a replica and homage to the iconic car in the television series Dukes of Hazzard. Like I said, who didn't love the General Lee? The musician continued. That CBS show was one of the highest rated and most popular programs of its era, and like millions of others, I watched it every week. Me too. In the show, one of the central characters was a muscle car which displayed a Confederate flag on its roof. Years ago, I'd put the car in permanent storage, and some time ago, I made the decision to permanently cover the flag on my car because it was completely against my values and offensive to the African American community, which created the music I love so much, and I apologize to anyone that I've unintentionally hurt because of it. What? It's Shepard concluded, I want to make something very clear and unequivocal. I condemn and stand in complete opposition to all forms of racism and oppression and always have. Who doesn't? Like, who doesn't? This guy's been duped. Although Shepard says he put the car undercover years ago, some who have been raising the issue in the blues community say photos and videos promoting the car have only been deleted from social media in recent days. Oh, no. In a 2015 profile of the vehicle in Wall Street Journal, Shepard had said that people of all races love the car. Of course they do. This is just SJWs doing this. The Confederate flag can be controversial, but not in this case, Shepard told the Wall Street Journal at the time. I get a thumbs up from everybody, regardless of race. The African-American community created the music that I play. Racism is not part of my DNA. Okay, blah, blah, blah. The heat was on the Blues Foundation to distance itself from Shepard came largely as a result of a long Facebook post by Morganfield, which comes under the title, The Way My Daddy Looks at a White Man Winning a Blues Foundation Award While Having an Effing Confederate Flag. Okay, I'm done. I'm done. Yeah, I'm not going to read anymore. That's disgusting. Sorry, guys, I couldn't read anymore. That was this guy put his car away a long time ago. Just because he had some pictures of it on his social media. He was proud of his Extreme Lee, his General Lee replica. He liked it. Someone got offended. They said, "We're sorry. Give us your nomination back. We can't give you Record of the Year. We don't care how talented you are. You had a car with a General Lee on it with a Confederate flag that offended nobody except this SJW who decided to make a big deal out of it. We got to distance ourselves from you. Ridiculous. The guy that you saw his apology. He bent the knee. He cowered to the mob. All right. Sorry about that, guys. I just couldn't finish reading it. Anyway, and listen, I'm sorry this video dragged on long, and I get it if this video doesn't get a lot of views and if you guys don't watch what I said earlier. I just felt like I had to say it, and hopefully if somebody out there, reads it and it helps them out. It's just one person. If just one person, not reads it, excuse me. If one person hears what I said earlier and it gives them a little bit of help or gives them a little bit of hope, then it's all worth it. It's all worth it. So thank you guys again. I appreciate each and every one of you. Listen, the world's gone crazy. I say it every time. Take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. We'll get through this together. Peace.